it's the same.
I got to say is this:
Well, let
I
me.
only noticed one side of I noticed one side getting supported by a whole bunch of the Diddy celebrities, and I see the other side not. And the side that I see being supported is the same side that's suppressing the Epstein files.
Mm,
Man, you know what's crazy is like when Biden was running, you had all of these celebrities telling you to get out and vote, this, that, right? Well, then when the question comes up about, how should people vote? Are they voting, this type of thing? When they're asking these celebrities, you know what their deal is now? Oh, we're definitely not voting for Trump. But at this point, I've done well in my life. It don't matter. It don't matter who win. I won't be affected. That's real fucking. I think that's bullshit. When y'all were pushing people to vote the other way when Biden was running, and now it's well, either way, whoever wins, I'm good either way. If Trump wins, uh, you know, it'll be good for my taxes, but I'll be good either way. And you're hearing a lot of celebrity. I know because I ride and listen to a lot of podcasts, man, all fucking day, and that's what I've been hearing from a lot of these big elite celebrities.
that's because
That,
it don't matter. Like both sides, both sides have elites in them. The corporations are the ones that's running the country. You know what I mean? Like the people who's buddy with those corporations, those influential people, are these same people. Like it doesn't matter, Democrat or Republican.
yeah, I mean, I get it. I get it. Like I say, it's just real. I just find it. Now all of a sudden, it's like I'll be fine either way. It's like, what kind of hope are you giving to
We're,
the
see,
people that
there's
that look up to you? That was, hold on. You know what I mean? People that looked up to you when you told them to get out there and vote. Vote or die. But now you're saying, oh, I'm fine either way. Don't matter. I've done well enough in my life. But what about
If
these poor people that looked up to you?
well, that's
if
the
a
whole thing about the illusion that they've created about how great the economy is right now. I mean, anyone that has money and has investments, they point to the stock market and are going, "Hey, the nation's doing great, the economy's doing great." Yet everyone that actually has to go out to the store and buy their own groceries and spend their own money on stuff doesn't have assistants, and the people that are still in touch with reality and the cost of the day are all going, "What do you mean inflation's great? What do you mean the economy's doing good?"
well, if
I
if if,
mean,
if you're taking your information from celebrities, then you already not on with what's going on in the world. Like,
I'm talking about news and everything. Talking about the
yeah,
market. See the market. Look at how the market is doing. It shows our economy is great. Well, I'm sorry.
No.
I don't look at that market. I look at the fucking supermarket, and the
Yeah.
country ain't doing so great.
Yeah. No. I mean, no. But I mean, I get what you're saying, Chaka. But you know just as well as I know that you have a lot of the younger generation that look up and follow, and they take heed to what the people, the celebrity that they idolize say, and they're gonna and they that's why the Democratic Party is always running to the celebrities. That's why they had Megan Thee Stallion doing a concert down here in Houston for Kamala, Beyonce, all this. Like they know,
Oh
they
wait,
know
no,
that
they
people listen to them, and that they can persuade people on how to vote. So, I mean, I get what you're saying, but that's a very you know blanketed statement because just as well as there's millions of people that what these celebrities say is law. That's who they idolize. That's who they look up to.
But remember too that they didn't even perform. It was a bait and switch. They said they were going to be there. They said, "Oh, they're going to come. Beyonce's going to perform in Houston. Beyonce's going to perform. It's going to be great." She comes down. She says, "Hey, yeah, thanks for coming down. Vote Kamala. Peace out," and left. And right after the
yeah,
stars left, after that, about half of the crowd followed him out. If you take a look of the side cameras, you will notice the crowd emptying out as Kamala got on the stage because the entertainers that they came to see just came, said their thing, and left. They didn't do any entertaining.
Yeah, they
I
Yeah.
just they
mean,
just came for a show, but I don't think that that has any impact on their vote. You know what I mean? And I agree with you, Deuce. A lot of people do follow what the celebrities say. I don't know why they do that, but I don't know how much that really affects enough people's votes to really have an impact. Like, but what do I know? If
I don't
those
know, man. When you get people like Taylor Swift and Beyonce, that is enough to start the needle shaking a little bit, especially if they go wholehearted on it and really push. Because, we're talking a few million, we're talking in some states a couple of thousand people. One state, less than 1,000 people determined the electoral votes for the state last time. So when you're talking just a couple of thousand people, that is enough to tip the needle in a lot of places.
hmm,
I mean, I'm not saying
well,
it's
let
going
me.
to change Texas or California or something like that, but you got one of these little border ground or leans right states or leans left states that could be enough to solidify a victory or flip a victory in those little borderline edge states.
Hmm.
And I'm not talking about like Billy Bo Joe Bob been on Law and Order 2 or 3 times or something like that. I'm talking about the megastars, which you notice
Let
most of
me.
the male rappers have been kind of staying out of it. Most of what we're seeing with the stuff has been female performers.
Yeah, I think that goes. Investigate both sides of the argument. Come up with your own conclusions.